Welcome back. This will be the third video here. Um, I've done a lot of work on my place here, which I'll show you. But one thing I do want to show you now, since it's dark out here, are the different type of creatures. I'm pretty much almost dead because I've had to deal with these people for several nights, and like this one's coming after me. This would be one of the skeletons that shoot arrows at you, as you can see. And as we come over here, you get some zombies up there. Those just come after you. Some more zombies. I'm going to show you the one that blows up over here, because I think these are the most interesting. As it gets close to you, it's going to start, and bam, you're dead. I dropped everything out of my inventory so that I would not lose anything. And now I'm going to spawn back to where I started. Here we are. I'd located where I spawned, and I've actually built a walkway up to my stronghold. Took a while. Took about like 3 in-game days to about build here. I'm working right now on a walkway to over there and finishing this up. But I just looked up how to make glass to fill up these cracks here. So I'm actually about to do that. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you around here what I've done. I've made areas where sunlight can come through to light everything up, and during the night I have torches. I made several wooden doors here, and this is pretty much the top level here. It's pretty nifty. It's another thing also about clearing everything and building. See on per hours. There's another one of those creatures. Actually, there's several. Man, it's just like they're waiting for me. But yeah, pretty much just all I did was mined rock and made cobblestone. I'm probably gonna fill this with wood, but it's another process which I'll save for another. Made stairs here to go up to the top of this. Hopefully there's other items I can make, which I'll fill up the inside so it's not as plain, but fun to do. Pretty much I have the mine that connected to where I got all this. I have that connected to the inside of here, front doors. And I made a whole bunch of storage here where I can actually store stuff. Found out you can make a, oh shit, there's a monster in here. I don't know how they got in there, probably somewhere that was dark. But I was going to show you was I have a smelter, which you can smelt things to make things, like the sand here would smelt into a glass, which I'll start using. But this sand right here I'm not going to take because it's the bottom of the lake, and if I was to dig any further, the water actually starts rushing in, and you just have to cover up the hole in time before it overtakes the whole place. But once you cover up the hole, the water disappears after a while. But I just set up a basic system. I've been finding iron and a whole bunch of coal. You can get flint from gravel like this here. This would be gravel. And I just have a basic place of setting up and digging for rock here. What I'm probably going to start doing is setting up a farm where you can make food. You can start healing yourself. And then I'll start using the sand as glass. I'm going to start making armor. I figured out kill cows, you can get hide, which you make basically like level 1 armor. You can also use your iron that you find to make even better armor. I'll start doing that, and then I'll start learning more functions of other things you can make. And I'll start exploring. See if we can get around this guy. Another thing about windows, they can hit you, but you can also hit them. And you can kill them. I've always noticed just they usually burn up. The skeletons with the arrows, right when the sun comes up, they're like vampires and they just burn. These guys will burn, but it takes later in the day for them to start burning, which I've noticed. Or you can just kill them. Spiders, they just crawl away. I don't know where they go, but they just disappear. Let's see here. It must have spawned somewhere over here. So I'll start grabbing my stuff out. I'm lighting up the area. From there. And also pigs, cows, and chickens, they like to spawn where there's light. So you'll have like your whole entire base and they'll start spawning with inside it, which is pretty interesting. You just trap them in a corner, beat them down for other materials. The bone. The bones are usually from like the skeletons that burn up when the sun comes up. So what I'm going to start doing here is I'm just going to use this basic sand here from this water and just start making gathering that and putting dirt there and start planting. I watched a video where I found out things grow better when they're near water. So I'm just going to set up, as a agriculture type of area, and then I'll start exploring. But yep, that's it for this video. And so far, that's my stronghold so far. I'll have more updates on more things I add to it, but it doesn't take very long. You just got to mine and build at the same time, and just close off the area and light it so that you can work through the night. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys later.